Welcome back to Great Day St. Louis on this Tuesday morning. Chronic pain, numbness, mobility issues. Those are just a few of the challenges that people living with neuropathy face. Oftentimes, people who suffer with those challenges use medication to deal with that pain. But what if I told you that there's a treatment out there that will take away the pain and the meds? I want you to welcome Dr. Chad Weber of Regenerative Neuropathy of O'Fallon to the show. And first off, why can't I say regenerative?
You're not the only one.
Let's talk about neuropathy first of all, so that people understand. I see it as there's two different kinds of pain. There's muscular, skeletal type pain, but then there's nerve issues as well.
Yes.
And that's what we're talking about, and that's something completely different.
Yeah, so neuropathy, to keep it simple, is nerve pain. It's a nerve problem, right? So in most people's situations, you're just getting lack of microcirculation to the nerves. The nerves are getting oxygen and nutrients.
Okay.
Nerve doesn't get oxygen and nutrients, the nerve can't live properly, right? So basically, the nerve starts deteriorating, numbness, tingling, pins and needles. People say all the time, like, how can my feet be on fire and freezing at the same time, right? And as it progresses, it eventually starts to affect the the muscles of the legs. People start losing their balance. You know, they start having problems falling, all that type of stuff. It's a very debilitating situation, but there are hope for people out there to get off the medications and actually turn it around.
The thing that's frustrating to me is I had somebody tell me that if you can't explain what's going on, it's probably neuropathy. Because like you said, you can feel cold and hot at the same time. Or if it's in your back, if the pain's in your back, and somebody wants to rub it out for you, you're like, that's the worst thing you could do.
Yeah.
That makes it even worse, right? So it's like nothing you've ever experienced before if you've never had it. How do you help treat it? What do you do?
So we're part of a group of doctors across the United States. It uses a specific three-pronged approach to treating neuropathy, basically. So our goal is to get patients off the medications. We get why they're taking them in the moment. We're trying to get them off them. So we use two actually specialized at-home pieces of equipment patients can use to help regrow blood vessels, to improve circulation to the nerves, and actually another specific piece of equipment to re-educate the nerve to start firing normally again. So actually retraining the system.
Okay.
And then there's a metabolic part of the program that basically the idea behind that is to put the patient's body in an optimal healing state, right? We're trying to get rid of inflammation out of the system. The body can't heal if it's chronically inflamed. And we're trying to improve circulation. So it's a specific three-pronged approach that we utilize that gets us the results we're going for.
Tell me real quick about Colette.
So Colette's one of our awesome patients, one of our great success stories. She came to us in July of last year. She done everything. She'd been to the neurologist, she's been to all the specialists. She went to PT, pain management injections in her feet, every medication, the gabapentins and Baltas, the Lyricas, all the things you can take, and was getting nowhere, and was actually just getting worse. And she got to the point where she had to quit her job because she couldn't stand on her feet anymore.
But then
she started with us, and so she started at 90% sensory loss in her feet. Wow. And 9 months in, she's on an 18-month program. 9 months in, as of 2 weeks ago, she's at 0% loss in the left foot and 3% in the right foot. She's back to work. She's back and doing what she wants.
that's a success story, right?
She got her
there.
quality of life back, and that's what it's
awesome.
really about.
And off the meds. I love that part the most.
Exactly.
Thank you, Dr. Weber, so much.
No
For
problem.
more information, call 618-206-5925 or find them online at chiromedofallon.com/neuropathy. Did you get all that? The first 15 callers, this is important, the first 15 callers will get a neuropathy exam for $49. That's normally $250. We have 3 operators standing by to answer your call, so call right now. The number, 618-206-5925.
Gentlemen, thank you.